Sith Inquisitor. Hey, what's up everybody? AWOL here from TGN TV, and welcome to the new Versus Arena, where we're pitting off two classes from Star Wars The Old Republic against each other to see which one you like more. This week we're going to set up the Noble and Resolute Jedi Guardian Advanced Class versus the Sinister, Lightning-wielding Sith Sorcerer Advanced Class. It's an all-out battle between melee and caster in this episode, and we're going to weigh the pros and cons of each class and let you decide who is the victor. The Jedi Guardian is a master of melee combat and relies on a single lightsaber, heavy armor, and force powers for his battle arsenal. As a Guardian, you can specialize in one of three skill trees: Vigilance, Defense, or Focus. Vigilance provides greater skill in single-blade offense and the ability to take down your enemies quickly. Defense allows the Guardian to more effectively withstand enemy attacks and protect their allies. Focus specializes in advanced force techniques and the Shicho lightsaber form. In a duel versus a Sith Sorcerer opponent, the Guardian will need to make use of key abilities in order to achieve victory. Because the Sorcerer will be attacking from range, the Guardian will need some options to close that gap and get into melee range to make effective use of his lightsaber. This is going to be achieved through the Force Leap ability, which not only closes the gap but is going to immobilize the target and interrupt any pesky casting that Sorcerer has prepared for you. This opens up a variety of options for the Guardian to effectively rout his opponent. You could follow up immediately with a Master Strike, which is going to consist of that series of 3 melee attacks, which is going to stun the Sorcerer for 3 seconds. And you'll knock that Sith Sorcerer down if you're able to complete that channeled ability. You can also hit him with a Hilt Strike, which will stun that Sorcerer for 6 seconds and provide you with some time to unleash a series of Guardian Strikes to build up your armor rating and to deal a moderate amount of damage in the meantime. If the Sorcerer is able to escape the melee tangle from your Force Leap, the Guardian can always throw their lightsaber to keep up the pressure from afar. Will the Jedi Guardian's repertoire of abilities be enough to defeat his Sith opponent? Let's see what the Sith Sorcerer has in his arsenal to compete. The Sith Sorcerer is a master caster and deadly with dark side force powers that blow away enemies from a distance. He utilizes light armor, a single lightsaber, and potent force abilities as part of his skill set. As a sorcerer, you can specialize in one of 3 skill trees: Lightning, Corruption, and Madness. Lightning channels the force to overload the sorcerer's enemies with blasts of force lightning. Corruption uses dark power to maintain allies' health in battle and protect them from enemy attacks. Madness increases the sorcerer's mastery of the Force to drain and corrupt his enemies. In a fight to the death with the Resolute Jedi Guardian, the sorcerer will need to make use of key abilities in order to dominate. For the sorcerer to succeed, he will have to maintain a distance from the Guardian in order to avoid those deadly lightsaber attacks that could easily tear through his Sith light armor. Luckily, the Sorcerer has prepared himself with those 2 abilities, Electrocute and Overload. Electrocute allows the Sorcerer to deal low damage and then stun the Guardian for 5 seconds, which will provide him with time to gain distance from the Jedi to summon additional lightning attacks. Overload can be used, however, if the Guardian has already achieved melee range, and it can knock the Guardian back once again, which will force the Guardian to find other ways to close the gap. The Sorcerer has the Force Speed ability, which increases his movement speed by 70% for a short time, and this will allow him to control the battlefield with superior mobility in order to outmaneuver the Guardian. The Sorcerer can then follow up with high energy damage shock to finish off the stumped Jedi. Does the Sith Sorcerer have enough in his battle arsenal to counter the Jedi Guardian's offensive and to bring him down before it's too late? Who will win this battle of melee versus caster? Jedi versus Sith? Guardian versus Sorcerer? Let us know, because your vote counts. Head on over to RedRancourt.com and find the polls for this week's Versus Episode 1 and cast your wager on who you think would win. That link is in the video description below. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and if you like what you saw, be sure to click the like button below and share this on Facebook and Twitter in the drop-down box. If you want to watch our previous and next episodes, links are right up there at the top, and if you want to subscribe to this show, we have a link in the video description below, right next to that link to redrancor.com. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the Star Wars universe.